Hmm. Butcher is exceptional. Should work out fine. I think I can unpause. I guess if there's a benefit to no orders, it's that I can break into glades whenever the heck I want. Because, I'm not gonna get any orders to break into glades, because I'm not getting any orders, period. So there. Alright. Warehouse is up. I guess just throw whoever in. Just throw whoever can go in there, I suppose. We don't have anything to make into fabric quite yet. Could have sworn I put them in there. Weird. I'm also going to deny pickled goods for a while. I would like to save those for later. Once we have good housing up, I think it will be very nice to... What's wrong here? Oh, I put him in the warehouse. I didn't put him in the woodcutter's camp. I'm a moron. It makes perfect sense now. Anyway. Yeah. Having them work on planks would be good. I entirely forgot what I was gonna say. So we're just not gonna worry about it. What's our first cornerstone? Interesting. So like, plant fibers drop at least fairly frequently from the trees here. Never mind, it's 10%. But we do have a lot of flax fields. So like, we're not going to be hurting for fiber. Granted, we do have oil production. So like, we could turn this... We could leverage all the extra fiber into making oil, which would be really, really handy. Fungal Guide is also like really strong, and we also started with a whole bunch of mushroom patches, so it kind of feels like that's almost a slam dunk pick, because this will increase our ability to gather mushrooms like crazy, and if we manage to get a greenhouse or mushroom seeds, that goes even more crazy. So yeah, a lot good to say about that. Alright. God, it feels weird not to be like opening up my orders and being like, well, I better delay these orders because I need to have all my stuff ready for getting them there, early timed orders done. Can't speed that up enough. Yeah, just none of that. None of that's happening. So we just gotta focus on getting people happy. So on that note, let's get housing going. You can stop that for the moment. We'll get some lizard houses up. We do need quite a few of those, which is kind of funny. Do I pop this immediately? That would be surely incredibly foolish. Surely that is a terrible idea. but I guess we'll see. Will harpies be happy enough yet? Not quite. Could swap a lizard to be on the hearth. Yeah, that seems good. We'll get just a tiny infinitesimal amount of resolve from the harpies. Just like basically nothing. But it's, you know, it's at least not literally nothing. It's time for the butcher. We don't have any meat. I'm not sure what I would get for putting up the butcher quite yet. Don't have any water, so the alchemist head really isn't needed right now. It's probably fine to just let them work on whatever. We'll drop down a big shelter as well. The overflow housing will be handy, and I suspect I won't be able to get the fox houses up particularly quickly anyway. So that's good, we go with that. Yeah, just gonna quietly chop wood for a while, I suppose. Let's clear out a nice housing district. And there's the, hey, it's about to storm alarm. Distant clap of thunder. Hope you're ready for that. I mean, we're definitely not, but we'll deal, probably. If we can get the housing up, we'll be completely fine. Sorta banking on that happening, like, now-ish. It'd be real cool if that shelter got built, like, now. Yeah. That wasn't enough. What do you know? How awkward. Guess we stop woodcutting. Not wholly, but mostly. And yeah. Just need to get more fabric going, really. Fabric and bricks. Could drop another large shelter. I'm not sure that would solve the problem, granted. Would make me feel a little better, though. That might be worth something. I would love to break into that dangerous glade right now. If I could get that rolling and maybe start a bit of a... maybe start the event, get it done during drizzle, it would be pretty nice. Anyway, once this shelter goes down, I think we'll have enough resolve to run more woodcutters. And then we'll probably just, you know, do that. Imagine. And maybe I'll just cut into there. Maybe that'll be fine. Alright. We have mildly persnickety lizards, but we're not at hostility 2 yet, so I really doubt they will leave. 3 harpies is a really great number. I can get 2 of them working on mushrooms and 1 on the hearth and for extra efficiency, and that'll be pretty darn great. So I'll just bring these guys in, I think. But then we need another harpy house. The houses will get done soon enough, though. And I don't think the lizards will leave anytime soon. It's 30 points to open up a dangerous glade. So we can't right now, is the thing. Like, maybe we could in a bit, but we really don't have the impatience to spare. I guess I could cut 1 woodcutter. That would get us there. Just barely. Alright. Let's see what we got in there. Also, let's drop down a trading post somewhere, because that'll be useful. Might be time to at least queue up the Butcher and Alchemist hut too. It'll be nice to have them available soon. So we need yet more lizard housing already. Oh my god, we just built you guys all these houses and you're already like, ugh, but we need more. I don't have a place to live, the house is too crowded. Always something with these jokers. Just barely not enough. So we have found the stone-toothed termite burrow. That's really good. Clearance water geyser. That's something. Anyway, we have a ton of tools. We can just kind of do that. So let's find some foxes and do that. Yeah. Just tame it. People are upset, but whatever. They'll get over it. We don't need quite this many people in the granary, I don't think, so you can be a builder. Planks are being made. Don't really have anything to make bricks out of. I think when this person is done, I'll pop them off. We can get you wood cutting. That'll be fine. Yeah, it'll just be fine. Yeah, it'll be good. Love to clear out the space around this so that we could get a berry plantation going. Early food is fantastic. Alright. Year 2. Hi. Free crystallized dew. Gosh, that sounds nice. Yeah, that sounds real nice, actually. Cool. We take those. It won't get us, you know, a ton, but it will get us some. So we have to make a lot less in the alchemist hut, which is quite good. Choppy choppy, everyone. Gonna wait for work cycles to be finished before placing that. And we'll go ahead and queue up a fox hut, because who the heck knows when we'll get enough to build those, so may as well just have it happen whenever it's available. Grabbing mushrooms, we definitely want to pipe up this clearance geyser. Love to get those berries, but might not be in the cards. Alright, y'all did not deliver that nearly in enough time. That's unfortunate. We're not gonna get the drizzle bonus, but whatever. It was only ever going to be something kinda nice to maybe get, if we're lucky. So I'm not gonna be too distressed over it. Ooh. Forbidden over there? Eh, eh, eh. It's a little spicy. But like, where do I go from here? Everything's tiny glades. Guess I could go south a bit. Or I could just like, I don't know. I could just go here, tempt fate, do the forbidden event. Might be okay. Hello, Zorg. Greenhouse. Oh, but can we afford it? Is the big question. Yeah, I'll give up all my planks for that. I'm not even sweating that for a second. Yeah. Yeah. Greenhouse with fungal guide. That's just like actually infinity food. Yeah. That's worth. We get that immediately. Yeah. Now I have to give a little ponder as to what we do about water. We can search around for a drizzle geyser. If I'm really going to commit to putting my next hearth here, I can like explore these. Drizzle geysers are slightly higher chance to be found in small glades. We know this one isn't. So, like, poke into these maybe, see what we find. Could be viable. Might be okay. We are definitely going to use this fertile ground for the greenhouse also. So we'll probably just put it there. Might put the plantation like here, I suppose. That kind of works. Kind of works. Doesn't work badly. Could also turn it around here. I don't know. It's hard to know how to optimize this, to be honest. Maybe that's where the greenhouse goes, and we can have like a nice road going from both of them. Kind of like that. I kind of like that. Maybe we go with that. Alright. Cool. We're not gonna get either of these done anytime soon. At least we're not going to get either of them, like, popping anytime soon. I could try slamming down a rain collector, but that is not particularly useful right now. Where'd my last harpy go? Oh, you're wood cutting. Stop that. I need you to be efficiently I need you to make everybody carry more stuff. So we're more efficient. Yes. It is good. That is a good idea. Not a lot I can do right now. Can't favor the Harpies at Hostility 2 to get any resolve out of them, at least. Certainly not with the Stone Tooth Swarm running, so I guess we're just fast forward until that's done. Shame I couldn't find any Sea Marrow around. That would have been very handy to have. Then I could have sped up the burrow just a bit and gotten it done during drizzle. We were pretty close, but just not close enough. It's very sad. It was sad for us. Hey, all done. And now we have a termite nest, which is infinity bugs, which we can turn into jerky. Mm, mm, mm. Who doesn't love bug jerky? Everybody loves bug jerky. Can't throw a, you know, I don't know where I was going with that actually. Couldn't swing a tire iron without hitting somebody who loves bug jerky. Came out way more violent than I intended. Oh well. If you're not used to me saying occasionally very weird stuff, I don't know what to tell you. You've had plenty of warning by now. That's all I'm saying. These roads are no longer particularly needed. So we're just gonna take those away. Get the nice housing up. Yeah, let's favor the harpies for a bit. Get some of that sweet, sweet resolve reputation. I could, like, I don't know. At some point, I need to, at some point, I will need to say, hey, what's going on? But I also need to say, hey, we should let them eat the pickled goods at some point. But I was hoping to only do that once all the nice houses were up. And once the nice houses were up, we'd get a whole bunch of free resolve. It would be very happy. I'd be smiling. It would be nice. Right now, I'm just kind of like sitting here on like an unneeded -2 because of the rationing. They're all like, but we have them, we want to eat them. And I'm just like, no. And they're like, but why? And I'm like, reasons. Very good reasons. Magical ones that I'm not going to inform you of. And they're like, that's dumb. I hate you. And I'm like, well... Geniuses tend to be hated during their time, what can I say? And they're like, no, you're not, what? What are you talking about? What's wrong with you? Then I'm like, shut up. We have weird conversations here in the village. Anyway, I don't think I can get through the next storm with rationing anymore, so I'm gonna turn on the pickled goods. Hopefully the lizards will be happy about that. Hey, we managed to score some crystallized dew out of the distillery. Enough to get a fox house. Wonderful. And soon we'll have some jerky. Maybe even some skewers. That'll be lovely. We could theoretically turn some plant fiber into oil too. Could use somebody making fabric. Alright. How bad's the storm? It's fine. Actually. Cool. Let's get some more people. Certainly wouldn't say no to the tools, that's for sure. Coal would be okay. Yeah, it's way more valuable to bring these guys in. Alright. Fortunately, that made the harpies upset, because now we don't have enough people to... Out of housing for them. They haven't eaten any nice food, so they're all like, this place sucks and I hate it. But we deal. 2 builders is good. We'll get the harpy houses up soon. Looks like they've already eaten some good food, so they're much happier. They also all have shelter, so that's good. Really want to get this food production up soon, though. Which does mean I need to give a lot more thought to looking for geysers. I don't think one will be in here. Like, I'm pretty sure it's the hearth that's the center, and we see the closest one from the center. So, like, I don't know. There could be one at the very edge of this. Maybe it's worth opening. Maybe. Could be over here, too. I'm pretty much just about to break into these anyway. It'd certainly be a lot more convenient. Ooh, hey, we're done here. Lovely. Who's going to be our farmers? I guess some harpies, cause that's fine. Alright. You guys get tilling the soil. Do I drop a rain collector down to get some drizzle water for the greenhouse? Probably. It's probably worth doing. Not a big fan of it, but it's almost certainly worth doing. Because just like getting infinity mushrooms from this is going to... It's going to solve a lot of problems. Let's just put it that way. Can we make skewers out of just mushrooms and berries? We can! Ooh. Oh, baby. We gonna be swimming in skewers. Love that. Love that for us. Look at that, we got happy foxes during the storm. Whoa. Don't see that too often. Kind of feeling like I just go into there. Explore this way. Maybe this is where we expand now. Maybe I decided I don't want to mess around with the near the Forbidden Glade, as it turns out. I'm not on Prestige 6. Yeah, everything does not cost $1 billion to make. So, like, it is feasible to use a wildfire essence here. I'll have enough for 2 more hearths even with this, so, like, it's fine. Just upgrade it, get some water. Eat some wawa. Eat good. Yes, yes. Okay, what do we find? More fertile ground and clay. Oh. Yes, please. We need all that. I guess for now, the plantation would be the best choice, given that we don't actually have any drizzle water yet. Maybe later we will, but for now, we do not. Could use more builders too, but rather people be doing, like, I don't know, more concrete work. Veggies can be produced in the greenhouse. Do I care? Almost certainly not. What would that give us that we don't already have? Like, vegetables can be turned into oil, but we can grow plant fiber that can be turned into oil. Vegetables can be used to make eggs, I think. But bugs can also be used to make eggs, and we have infinity bugs right now. So, like, pretty sure that just does nothing. Pretty sure I don't care. Driving water, there's something to be said about driving water. Again, if I found a drizzle geyser, it would be amazing, because we could, like, supercharge our food, we could make the wood cutting faster, that'd be really nice. I mean, it's good to get this early, don't get me wrong. And, because then you can ramp it up pretty well, pretty quickly. But, like, the only thing I could use the water I have right now is the alchemist hut. And we're not using that at all. So, like, why bother is the thing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I wait until I pop open a glade, see if I find some drizzle water in here or here. And if we do, we'll be very happy. Speaking of being very happy, everybody appears to be really happy right now. That's good. Because we could use the new blueprint pretty badly, I would suggest. Getting some tool production would go pretty hard. Be very eager to see that. But I'll take what I can get, I suppose. Guess we're just waiting for stuff to be built more or less, huh? Maybe I should get more builders. Maybe. So Hilda has arrived. She has brought some, like, semi-relevant stuff. I wouldn't mind better gathering camps, even for things we haven't uncovered yet, if just to get them out of the blueprint pool. And just in case we find, you know, just in case we find 2-star gathering nodes. That would be lovely if we found those. Give up half my wood. It is the Royal Woodlands. I am going to be utterly inundated with wood. I think it's fine, sure. We'll get the Trapper's Camp. I could even, if I really felt spicy, consider this. Give up our mushrooms and a bunch of wood for it. That's really spicy, though. That feels like a really, really risky thing to do. Like, exceptionally risky. Just to get the Forger's Camp. Oh, that feels like a foolish, foolish choice. I guess we'll see. I mean, we got full woodcutters going right now, so whatever. Yeah, why don't you guys chop wood over here? Well, pretty soon we'll be getting the hearth upgraded. I'll enjoy the production speed, I imagine. It's hard to pull anyone off anything. Could just use more people in general, I guess. Could have one less person in the crude workstation. We're not, like, hurting for building materials right now. I wouldn't mind a few more bricks, but, you know, they're not essential. So, we'll pull you off. Have you get building stuff. Would love it if we could have gotten the rain collector done at some point. So we could get some drizzle water so we could actually use the greenhouse, but, you know, maybe that's just asking too much. Maybe I should have had more than one builder. Maybe I should have prioritized it. There's all of these smart things I could have done, but I didn't do. Isn't that funny? Anyway, let's just sit back and let some reputation roll in with all these blue people. Excellent. Huh. Gosh. Gosh. This is hard. We have a ton of clearance water. If we manage to, like, find the clay pit blueprint, making pickled goods out of pottery is very viable. 3-star bricks would be pretty nice too. Tea-Doctor's also, like, really strong. And we've already got jerky and skewers forever right now. So, like, we're gonna start getting a lot of global resolve from the Tea-Doctor already. That might actually be better than the Brickyard, which I hate, because I really want to pick the Brickyard, because it's very good. But, man, what if the Tea-Doctor doesn't show up again? This could go so hard this game. With the Butcher already in full swing. Yeah. Alright. Talked myself into it. Can we get that single tree chopped? Not easily. Okay. Boop, there we go. Let's get as much drizzle water as we can. Can I pull anyone from something to build? Not really. Oh well. We do what we must. We could have one less person in the Butcher. We're not exactly coming close to capping on stuff. Hello, random trader in the woods. You have the Druid's hut. Very appropriate. But also I don't care. I already have two-star oil, which is certainly good enough. I mean, I wouldn't mind the Lucky Talisman, but I'm also not gonna spend anything on it. Yeah, I think we're just, like, thanks but no thanks here. Found some roots, some more fertile ground too. It's really nice patch of fertile ground here. Be very, very helpful to have like a hearth over here, and maybe even another warehouse, just so that we can get the farmers, you know, coming back from the fertile ground a lot faster. You know, they can take a break over there and then be like, oh well, we can just drop all of this off. It makes all the food gathering places way more efficient. No water there though, which is a bit of a bummer. But maybe we'll find some here. You never know. What if all of the things that I need are just somewhere over the rainbow, or whatever. Oh, right. That. Ha. Oh, right. That. Blight. Right. That's a thing. That's a thing I need to worry about. Okie dokie. We're actually, like, we're not that worried about the blight. At level, with the hearth being at level 2, we're actually fine, because we're not using any water. We need to, like, take care of it eventually in the next 3 years or so, but for the moment, we're okay. How are you making drizzle water during clearance? No. Okay, he must have queued up the job during drizzle. And so it was like, oh, well, I queued up the job during drizzle, therefore I must be able to collect drizzle water. I think that explains it. But anyway, we don't need clearance water. You two are back to building. Thank you very much. And that means we can get somebody picking mushrooms soon. Love it if we could get a fox in there, just because they're happier doing that. So maybe we do that. Get them working on making our infinity mushrooms even more infinite. Once this mushroom patch is done here, I'll probably have the harpies swap to woodcutting, get some more foxes in the greenhouse, and then we just see where we go from there. I think we're good over here. Trader's leaving. I think I'm fine with it. I mean, it would be nice to get this out of the blueprint pool, but at the same time, I spent a lot with Sahilda. I'm not exactly swimming in cash right now, so maybe not. We still have absolutely no need for water right now. So I'm kinda unsure what to do with that. Help chop this out, probably, yeah. Want all that cleared out. At least we're getting a lot of early resolve XP. Might do to get some porridge. Wouldn't mind getting that. Wouldn't mind this either. Foxes? Shove more of them in the greenhouse? I mean, that seems okay. Sure. Why not? We do have crystallized dew. Just throw them in there. Get some herbs going. Can throw down a field kitchen. Start making porridge. Sure would love to make pickled goods at some point, but that's unfortunately hard. Yeah, until we find a drizzle water geyser and just kind of just spinning my wheels a little bit. Unfortunate, but inevitable. Yeah, got a +2 to mushroom collection already. It's gonna be real nice. Hey, reputation blueprint. Sweet. How interesting. How viable is barrels? Like, we're gonna have crystallized dew coming in just from wood cutting. And then we might have more from the alchemist hut depending on how much clay we're sitting on. Plus the coats would be handy. Is the artisan the play? The tea house is also really great. We don't need flour quite so much right now. You know, maybe if we get a furnace or something, because like pies just don't feel like we're gonna have a lot. Not with the butcher being where most of our food's made from. Tea house would go really hard though. I already have a tea doctor, so making tea and really good porridge would be really good too. It would make the foxes quite happy. We'd get a bunch of resolve from them, and we could get like treatment services up at the tea doctor like immediately, which would go pretty hard. Not gonna lie. We do have a lot of water we're just not using. There's arguments for both of these, for sure. I'm going to ultimately click on the tea house. And I'm just gonna be happy with it, I think. Yeah. So we got plenty of mushrooms, we got herbs coming in. We don't actually want to use herbs for it just because we get so many mushrooms. So yeah, we're gonna make porridge, keep 30 of that around. Maybe we can make water skins at some point if we're feeling lovely with it. And you could make this out of, well, actually make mushroom tea. Yeah. Yeah, I like that a lot. Alright. I mean, like, definitely use mushrooms, and if you must, you can use herbs and resin. If you must. I think we're good with that. Have we broken into this yet? No. My god. I was waiting on the cornerstone to see if we got a drizzle water geyser in there, but we just haven't. We just haven't got. It's just taking so long to break into it. It's just not. It's just not happening. It's absurd. Absurd, George. Oh, we're out of drizzle water. Nuts. Nuts. Also got a lot of upset people. Are they like terminally upset though? Could I finagle something to make them less upset? I'm not sure I can. This might end up being a pull woodcutters year. You'll have these. Yet more fertile soil. Wow. What is happening? How this match, though? How we all the fertile soil? Not complaining, but just weird. Any harpies not being utilized super well. I think we're kind of just good, I guess. We have 6 of them. Where's that last one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. Alright. And we'll just put lizards on it. It's fine. They all take pretty frequent breaks, so it doesn't really matter that much who I put there. I just prefer harpies because there is that silly, that silly cornerstone where it's like, well, if you eat biscuits, you'll get a plus 75% chance to get double yields from your farms. Also, hi, Shani Argon. Sackwood. Lizard on a hearth frees up a harpy, and a lizard like being on a hearth. I mean, yeah, I could do that. It's just like it doesn't feel necessary. I think I just prefer keeping, you know, we can handle slower wood cutting for right now. That's just how I feel. Maybe it's wrong. I don't know. I think I'm also gonna have to make a choice on these. Didn't find any drizzle water. Could just re-roll, see what we get. Something better, please. Grain? I do love bed and breakfast. Just getting free money is really nice. You just got this game last weekend. You're only like 10 hours in, but you really like it. Yeah, it's real cool. Like, I've been playing this since like way in early access, and I just love it to death. The aesthetics, mostly, and the gameplay is real tight. It's really cool. It's like a Colony Sin game, but right when it starts to hit the mid-game drag, you win. Yeah, that is definitely a strong part of it for sure. I think we're just fine. Yeah. Maybe I want to break into the dangerous glade during the storm. Maybe. If we could get that rolling early, there is a chance we will start getting some. We could get the scavenging season bonus, which would be pretty nice. Yeah, I would love to run more woodcutters during the storm, but I don't think I have any way of keeping the harpy resolve high, at least right now. Speaking of harpies, I should put them on the tea house, because they're super efficient there. So let's do that. I think getting porridge and tea going will be very, very good. Especially when we finally managed to build the tea doctor with our no building materials. I should look into solving that. That might be a good idea. God, what am I gonna do with all this fertile soil? It's kinda crazy. Run out of flax, did you? Well, there's more there. Yeah, we're cruising-ish. I mean, I have plantations, but like the amount of fertile soil we have right now is like we don't have the people to make use of it. Basically, is the problem. Whew, that's a lot of flax. Holy moly! And we have the Blightrot Cauldron. This is not a huge deal. But we can use Crystallized Dew and Purging Fire on this. And get a much needed reputation point. I should mention that we're playing without any orders. Because of a world map modifier. Orders are disabled because of a Fishman ritual site, which is rough, to say the least. Because orders are a huge help in reputation and items. And we have none. It is much harder. Could you not leave though, Harpies? I'd really appreciate you not leaving. Oh, that's all the people, huh? Where did I put everybody? Stonecutter camp, I guess, yeah. Kind of where they need to be, huh? Hmm. They are kind of all where they need to be, aren't they? Awkward. But I want to run another woodcutter. I want to run another woodcutter kind of bad. Who can I pull here? I mean, we're good on jerky and skewers right now. Maybe I could pull somebody from the butcher. It's not the worst idea. How do I win without orders? Yeah, events get your reputation. Sending caches gets your reputation. People being especially happy gets your reputation. But yeah, that's what makes it hard. You have to... The only thing you can use are all these alternate ways of getting rep. And it's spicy. These are fine. If I was doing anything with trading, protected trade would be pretty great, but I'm not. Like, I could start trading mushrooms. We're gonna have a ton of them. It's like, maybe I just start shoving mushrooms into packs of crops, get a nice trading business going. I mean, protected trade is, like, worth it, just for the hostility reduction. It could end up being good. There's also, like, some consideration to rooty ground, but the Royal Woodlands, I very rarely run out of wood, so I don't think that's super needed. Alright. We'll go for it. Why not? How much of a mistake could it possibly be? Exactly. Berries, insects, herbs, I mean, that's all fine. I don't really care. Let's get people collecting water. And then be sad at how few people we have. When are the newcomers coming anyway? 5 minutes? Jeesh. How do we have so few people? You're dragging purging fire into the... I mean, like, until we have, like, the purging fire and the dew for that, maybe I just let him be my builder for a while. Hello. It's fine. Ah, Zorg! Zorg, what are you doing to me? Oh, the clay pit would be exceptional. Oh, why do you come to me with this? Shoot. Okay, well... I guess we figure out how to buy that. We do have a lot of plant fiber kicking around. Pity I can't sell him mushrooms, because I would sell those in a heartbeat. Seems fine to me. Sure. But yeah, clay pit's gonna be real good for us. We can get into pottery. The pottery will let us make pickled goods. The reeds will be useful for fabric and stuff. Mostly just the infinity clay is gonna be real nice. Wouldn't mind the cookhouse either, to be honest. Just for the 2-star biscuits and opening up pigments, but that's real hard to afford right now. So we're not going to try. Never seen the pit? Yeah, that unlocks like pretty late. You have to be level like, I don't know, 12 or something. It's a later unlock. Let's just leave it at that. But yeah, we definitely want to get the clay pit rolling if we can. This is not a terrible spot for it. It's near-ish to the warehouse. Did we find a drizzle geyser anywhere here? No? Lame. There's no rush to cleanse this. So we won't rush to cleanse that. We have plenty of bugs. I could send these guys out and get some money, and I do like money. So maybe we do that. Something to be said for sending mushrooms over there and getting more people, but like we're gonna be good on people soonish. I don't feel like it's necessary to do that. At least not quite right now. Yeah, you're just busy making stuff there. That's very needed. The building materials, likewise, are very needed. I might be able to stop this guy from making fabric at some point. I could also, like, pull somebody from the tea house. This is mostly just luxury at the moment. We don't need it going. Man, I want a drizzle geyser. I want a drizzle geyser so badly. But we don't have one yet. Alright. Zorg is leaving, so I need to at least stare longingly at the cookhouse. Yeah, I really don't think I can afford it. Yeah. It's not in the cards. We can't really just be throwing away all that stuff. Not willy-nilly like that. Without any orders, we have no way of getting extra parts without buying them, so like, we gotta really be thoughtful as to what we spend. Everything's kind of just going. Fill up as much of our tank with drizzle water as we can, but you know, not much else to do. The tea doctor will get built at someday, I'm sure. I guess we don't need the field kitchen anymore, huh? I mean, maybe for biscuits, but we can wait until we have, like, you know, a building that makes flour before we step into trying to make biscuits and pie. Because that's a essential prerequisite, as it turns out. Oh, will this get done? It will. Oh, we have a very tiny chance of getting even more money. I don't know if it happened. It'd be cool if it did. Alright. We are now in clearance. Once you are done collecting some rain, you get to stop. So you have a full tank of clearance water. We don't need people doing that. Huh. Who the heck do I bring in here? I mean, we have work slots for sure. Do we have like 5 work slots? Maybe. Maybe it's fine. Maybe it's fine? It's a little scary to bring this many people in. We're gonna hit hostility level 4. It'll be very upsetting. Maybe it's just fine. What if we just didn't worry about it and assumed it would be fine? Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. And there can't possibly be any bad consequences coming from just throwing your hands up and assuming everything will be fine, right? Yeah, absolutely. Let's get a fox in the greenhouse. Don't use up all this drizzle water. Ah, man, do I ever wish I found a drizzle geyser. So much so. We also need this flax field cleared out, so I should drag my harvester's camp over and start getting that done. Maybe put an extra person on it. That could be very smart. You two can busy yourselves getting the money from that, and you can deliver some dew and purging fire to that. We should be getting some more dew at least relatively soon. Just haven't gotten lucky from the trees so far. Could just start making it also. I have the option of just making crystallized dew. Have not actually done that yet, but I could. I could just like actually do that. That'd be pretty nice. Turns out I did have enough people to fill those job slots. Go figure. Then again, once these two are done delivering, it'll be feel a lot less critical. We're just taking some money. Good, 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 good. Alright, we got the clay pit done. Definitely going to want a lot of clay. Like, I guess we can keep 20 reeds around for no reason. Sure. We can put some boxes on that at some point. Yep, we have some free harpies. I will make some dew in this case because we kind of have a bit of a need for it right now. You can, like, take that away. Don't really need that right now. Put you back in the tea house. Speaking of tea doctor's getting built. That's gonna be really good. Because we've already got a +1 global resolve from it, and it's only going to get better from there. Also, I need to drop some houses down, because we are full up. It won't do not to have nice housing. Okie dokie. That's good. You are going to take a coffee break. I guess you're allowed. Do we have any dew in storage? No, so he can't even complete it anyway until that's done. So that's fine. Sure would love to get people in the tea doctor. But that's a little hard right now. Maybe when the storm hits and we have to stop wood cutting. Maybe then. Sure would love this area of the forest to get cleared out. With slightly more alacrity. Because this is almost certainly where we are putting the next hearth. And I'm already at the point where the hearth needs to, like, exist. So having it exist would be real sweet. I think I could even put down a warehouse. I mean, maybe? We still haven't found any use for the trappers and foragers camp, which is annoying given how much I spent to get those online. But, is what it is. We do have these roots here. I mean, more raw food, more better, probably. Alright. Really doubt we're gonna be able to sit on hostility 4 with no consequence. Yeah, harpies are not on board with that. How about hostility 3? We're still kind of rough, not gonna lie. I could pipe up the alchemist's hut. Just start burning a little wood. it's not crazy to sacrifice a bit of wood here. Lets us run a woodcutter. It's something. It's definitely something. Also need to consider upgrading this hearth fully. Where would be a good place to put some pretty stuff? Here? This is pretty. Let's prettify this. Yes. I declare that to be pretty. Yes. Big ol' park over here. Yes. I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna love the look of it. Got a harpy on the blight post. She should take care of the cysts pretty quickly. Have we still not gotten that dew made yet? Oh, we haven't made, we just haven't delivered it yet. Well, deliver it, you silly. My goodness. Still very good on jerky and stuff. Skewers are getting made. We're gonna have a billion skewers, which will be lovely. Could start making oil too. We certainly have enough plant fiber to sustain it. I just worry that we won't keep up with the food needs if we also make oil. Which again, really wish I had a drizzle geyser for that. Anyway, let's also fill up the tea doctor. Get a bit of global resolve. +2 in fact, which is pretty nice. And that only gets better. No reason not to get you here. Working on that. Yeah, seems good. Hey, we're finally cleansing this. Huzzah! We'll get a much needed reputation point. I am hurting for blueprints, that's for sure. Man, would I really rather have you producing mushrooms. But I guess it's fine. When are the newcomers coming? 5 minutes? Fair enough. We have the hostility to spare another woodcutter, or I could stop burning wood. I might have to do that, actually. Yeah, we're getting somewhat low, so probably time to just stop. You're capped on fabric. Excellent. You can help build stuff. Okay, housing's all made. Excellent. It's all good. I might prefer lizards in here, just so that I could get somebody on the clay pit. Also, we appear to have no wood anywhere, so that's a bit awkward. We can get someone on the warehouse, and they might shove some wood into. They might take some wood from the woodcutter camps. Alternately, I relinquish 13 wood from there, and that should get us through the storm. Dum dum dum. Yeah, we're doing our best to clear this flax field out, but there's a lot of it. I could delete it. I do always have the option of just deleting resource nodes, but that feels terrible. That feels wrong. And just like deep in my soul, it just kind of hurts to do that. So I don't. If I can help it. Alrighty. Cool. Let's get woodcutting again. Forger's camp does not need that many people. Do we take out the people in the Tea Doctor? I do kind of want it staffed right now. It's being really helpful. But I need people in the Rain Collector. There's all sorts of stuff that needs to get done. Maybe we relinquish the Global Resolve bonus and get everybody woodcutting who can. It's fine. It's very hard to pull somebody from the harvester's camp, given how critical it is to get this flax field cleared out. But we also need wood really badly. We don't need do critically. Hurts to interrupt them halfway through the process, but like, it's probably fine. I think we'll be fine, probably. How are you doing on bricks? All 2 of them? Yeah, you probably need to keep making building materials. That's probably fine. We're all good there? Yep. I guess we're just all good there. Clearance duration would be pretty sweet. Don't care about less storm duration, at least not that much. Also, what is your face? Do you have eyes in there? Is that a mask? Is that a beak? Maybe these questions are rude. We're buying the clearance totem. It's very good. Anything that gives you more time between years is exceptional. Blood price contract we're going to just not even consider. We don't make coal, so specialized mining doesn't do anything, so that's all fine. Ooh, hi. What do I do here? Is it a reroll? I mean, clay delivery line would be great, but then we got a clay pit, and that kind of like made it so we don't need that at all. Grain. What would grain get us? Like, not much. Could turn it into ale, but nobody drinks ale. Could turn it into oil, which I mean, like, there's something to be said for that. Just constantly getting a little bit of oil fodder. Maybe. This might just be a reroll. As weird as it is to give up those. Interesting. Filling dish would be great if we had a drizzle geyser, but we still don't. Flame amulets is fine. Pretty good with that. That'll keep, that'll let us have a bit of extra resolve even if we have full woodcutters up, which is relevant given that we need to get most of our reputation through resolve. I do like the flamethrower. The Rainpunk stuff is really cool. It's a good game. It's a great game. Lo-de-do-do-do. He's very busy. He'll get that done soon, though. These guys are delivering stuff. Just gonna wait for the harpy to drop that off, and then we can move that around. Drizzle water. Oh my god, we found it. Oh my god, we found it. Oh my god, we found it. Oh, we're gonna pop off like crazy now. This is fantastic. Okay, who can we get to build that? I don't know, actually. Everyone's kind of where they need to be. We don't need porridge quite as much right now. Be a builder. Build me the geyser pump. Because we're gonna just upgrade the crap out of that, that's for sure. Nice. All right. The event is done. Excellent. And we also got a reputation tick, so we got a whole bunch of buildings. That'll be great. These are good. These are both good, actually. Wow. Are we sitting on any copper ore? I mean, a little bit. 2-star bricks would be awfully helpful, as would the ability to make pie. Even though we don't have any flour, but you know. Furnace would be very helpful. The cooperage would also be very helpful. I could make barrels to start making pickled goods, and I could make some coats for the harpies, which could be more relevant than I like to admit. I think the furnace is stronger, though. I think the pies will be very good for us. The workshop has arrived. Little late, but I guess we appreciate it. I'm probably not clicking on it. It's just for plank production, and there's so many buildings we'd rather have for good plank production. 2-star biscuits isn't happening without any flour. Scribe's pretty darn strong. We could start making tools, and with that, with the ability to make tools, I'll be much happier using the tools we have to get some reputation. And the scrolls will be lovely for the harpies too. Like, it's good enough to take. It's not ideal. I'd much rather other stuff. But it's enough to take. Alright. We'll drop that down, let's say here. Ooh, no. Replace the crude workstation with it, because that looks better, and that's important to me. Yeah, 2 harpy buildings right next to each other. Looks good to me. Put the furnace over here next to this lizard stuff. Could also just drop it here. Kind of like that. Kind of looks good there. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Furnace will be lovely, and we can start smelting what little copper ore we get from our clay pits into dew. That'll be where we make all of our bricks from now on as well. So no more bricks here. And we can make pie if we ever discover the mysteries and secrets of flour. But that right now is a distant mystery. Who knows if we shall ever claim the power of flour, the flour power, one might say, if they were shameless about lame puns, which I am, as it turns out. Newcomers, we could certainly use them. Kinda doesn't matter which one I click on, I think. They're both fine either way. Sure. Grab you guys. Don't mind it. Can finish our little square of fox huts there, finally. That'll look nice. We have enough space for the harpies. We'll need another lizard house, though. Just the one. And now we get to consider where everybody goes. We sure do. Maybe just building for right now. That could actually be really good. So let's just go with that. Man, you know, the stamping mill would be really nice. We could make super good pottery. We could make flour. Man, I really wanna see that blueprint from somewhere. So cross fingers we find it. For now, though, we're just gonna sit on all of this lovely resolve, mostly off the back of tea. Delicious tea resolve. Could also just get some more by putting people here, which I'm definitely not opposed to. So we're just gonna do that. Ooh, the geyser's done. It's done. Oh, baby. Upgraded. Maybe even throw a fox in there, I don't know. Anyway, we don't need this rain collector anymore. It's done. We're done with it. No one needs it. No one needs it. No one wants it. We're just gonna use the drizzle geyser. We're just gonna go crazy with it. I'll need pipes if I'm going to go this heavy into rain punk, which I definitely am. So I guess we turn on pipe production and we pipe up the most important building, the butcher, because that's where almost all of our complex food is coming from. We turn that on so they get a ton of extra efficiency and speed. That'll be great. Tea house is probably up next because we're using so darn much tea and porridge. And that would be lovely for sure. We might consider buying pipes at some point too, but for now, we don't have to go too crazy on it. In fact, we probably aren't using enough drizzle water to justify a fox being in the geyser, so we'll just pull him out. Woodcutters are all busy, that's good. God, the drizzle geyser is gonna be so nice. I am going to love it. I can't express how exceptionally good that is. I mean, I guess I can because I'm doing it, but you know, stop being pedantic, straw man viewer. We should get these caches sent also. The smaller the better because that is gives you more rep per tool, and right now that is what we need. We need the most rep for the least amount of tools. Man, if we can get the stamping mill, like, we just might be completely set to win. It'll take a while, but between the tea doctor and all that complex food we'll be making, it could end up being really good. You're making pipes, which is good. Furnace will be done soon. We don't need the bricks right now, but I'm very happy to get more copper. More metal means more tea and pipes, which is very strong. Let's find a lizard that's not being optimally used. How's this flax field looking? Still healthier than I'd prefer. Forager's camp? I mean, we're not using the roots. So you could just go to the furnace, start turning all of our copper ore into bars, make some bricks. We'll need them for sure. In fact, I may as well store 20 of them. I also, at some point, need to get somebody in this stupid makeshift post so that we can actually start having money. Because that'll be relevant soon. Maybe we don't need the tea house quite this much right now. I don't know, the treatment, like, the tea's doing so much for us. Like, it's doing a lot for us. You're out of drizzle geyser water. What? That's not good. I guess since we can't use drizzle water there, we put you in the pump. Call it good. Ooh. It's not the stamping mill, but it's real good. Finally a way to get better planks. And also flour for pie. Yeah, that's real good. We could also get some water skins if we found some leather anywhere, which I mean, like, we have a single bit of meat. It's a little rough getting any leather right now, but it's nice that we have the option for sure. Alright. God, where do I even put you? Throw you over here. Get you over here, that's fine. We'll just slap the supplier down here. This is where we'll be making all of our planks from now on forever. We have enough planks right now so that we can just turn this off, and you're literally just a pipe producer now. So that's cool. We turn roots and mushrooms into flour now, and we use the flour to make delicious pie. And that'll be great. Wouldn't mind a storm geyser to make that more efficient, but that's just being greedy at that point. No need for that. Yeah. Just gotta wait for these trees and flax to get cleared out and we're good. This is a very busy stonecutter camp. Still raking in Resolve XP. It's very lovely. Popped open a oop. Got a reputation going. Hi, ranch. I was just talking about how hard it was to get leather, and then you show up. It's very hard not to click on that. Explorer's Lodge, there's something to be said about it, but we haven't rebuilt anything, so it's not gonna go do a lot for us. It's like, can't possibly not be ranch, right? Yeah. Ranch is just a great building in general. We need that cleared out, so let's pull a woodcutter back. You. Back here. Clear that out. Do it now. This I demand. Two builders feels pretty good right now. Just for all the roads we have. You are done making pipes for the moment, so I guess I'll free you up to be a builder. Definitely want a harpy in the supplier. We could pipe it up with clearance water. That's not crazy, but I think the tea house is more important. We're getting an absurd amount of resolve from what we're getting out of the tea house. So I think that's smart. Would love to get a harpy on the alchemist's hut as well, just to make sure we've got enough dew kicking around. Feels a little silly to pull somebody off of wood cutting for that though, given that's our main source of crystallized dew right now. Pull someone off the greenhouse? That feels bad. That just feels bad. I don't wanna. Yeah. That Drizzle Geyser changed the game. Gosh, we are still running low on jerky, aren't we? I'm a little surprised. Do I need to speed this up even more? Come on now, people. because because of the oil. Is that it? Is that the problem? Having you make too much oil? Maybe. Alright, how we doing on resolve? Probably pretty spiced. Yeah, -10's pretty spiced. At least get down to 4. And like, there's a chance we get away with sitting at 4. The lizards might not leave. And I wouldn't mind teasing out as much wood cutting as I can. So maybe we do that. Just live on the edge, live dangerously. That's how I describe what I'm doing right now. It's real dangerous. Living on the edge kind of stuff. Man. Hardcore to the mega. He lives so dangerously. Yeah, I think the lizards are gonna be fine. I could also pipe up the butcher. That would solve quite a bit of the problems. Not all of it, though. Rather, it solved all of our problems instead of only some of them, but... You know. I wish I had an adorable kitten in my lap right now, too, but that's not happening either. What can I do to make the lasers like things better? Get you in the furnace. That helps a tiny bit, but not enough. Swap you out, get you in the blight post. That just about does it. Well, I guess that's good enough. Hopefully, we'll get enough jerky out of the butcher to make the lizards happy. Maybe I should, like, just fully water it. Because clearly we're not keeping up with what we need. What's your problem? You have no metal, and we're full on porridge. Well, you know, that is a really good reason to put somebody in the alchemist hut, isn't it? It sure is. So we can get some metal. Surviving at hostility 4, that's pretty nice. Hey, this is done. Excellent. Let's get our next hearth down. Yes! This will be exceptionally great. I can fence up the plantation, that'll be pretty. I love making things pretty in this game. Wish I could make things even prettier, but you know. I can only do so much with what I have. Newcomers have arrived. We could handle 3. And we can only bring in 5. So that's funny. In a way. Kinda ambivalent on who comes in. We're gonna wait till the storm ends, but yeah. Seems okay. We can start pickling stuff. That's very good. 60 is good, yeah. Gonna have to have somebody on the granary full time now. Lots of stuff needs doing. Once the storm ends. There we go. We got there. Huzzah. This is all fine. Sure. Bring them in. And now, we need more housing. Quite a bit more. Let's get some lizards over here in the granary. They can make their own pickled goods and fabric. That'll be very good. The tea doctor is full up, which is good. Might need someone on the tea house, maybe. Probably need them on the supplier more than anything else. In fact, I should be piping this up as soon as I can. Because keeping up with all of the plank needs and the water skin needs and the flower needs is gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a whole lot. We can get you in there. Get us some clay. Yeah. So what's our cornerstone today? Ooh. Minus 80 hostility. Don't mind if I do. That sounds really nice. We take those every time. Yes. Housing. Those things. The things I was mentioning before. We can drag the lizard houses over here at some point. We still need one more, so may as well just queue that up here. Then we could drop the next harpy house or her. That would be good. We can swap you down to where this is. Get you over here. You over here. Move you just slightly over because I forgot I needed the space there. Is this a road? It's a fence. We don't need no stinking fences here. What we want is the new fox house to be right there. Yeah? Yeah. Good. Yeah. We have 2 builders to make this entirely new settlement. That's plenty, I'm sure. Hi. Smithy. Way better tools and way better pipes. Sounds really sweet. Yeah. Sure does. I should probably just click this button. Shovels are also good. Faster movement speed is pretty great. We're not making any pigment, so I don't feel like I really need big files for anything. Quick deliveries. I might like buy some metal. Nah, it's wholly unneeded right now. Shouldn't just do things because I can. At least not right now. We need more wood for sure. Go over here. Cut more stuff out. Clear more space for that. Also need to throw the ranch down there because that is entirely why I put them there in the first place. This I could probably just throw over here. That's fine. Smithy can go right there. Yep. Looks good to me. I would love it if we could get like rocks from the stone pit. Then we could like make stone roads and that'd look pretty and make everything a lot more efficient. Ugh, sorry. Stuffy. But right now, unneeded. And it's just kind of a... Right now I'm in the, 100% speedrun kind of territory where I'm just like, I think this game's wrapped up for the most part. I'm just waiting to slam dunk it. This is basically just gonna be scroll central, which may never happen. Scribe may have been a mistake to pick up. But whatever, it was the best we had out of the options we got. This warehouse is going to be exceptionally good here because it will make the farms and the clay pits and the greenhouse way more efficient. Got a reputation point. Unfortunately, that very, very slightly got us into 5 hostility. Now, the harpies are upset. which is lame. I don't want that. But oh well. We deal. We can cut someone from the Harvester's camp finally. And yeah, this is going to be our new Firekeeper once the hearth is done. Boop. There we go. And the new hearth lowers some hostility, so we get some of that resolve back. Erethan's coming up, Chris. And the pies are coming online too. Exceptional. Sahilda's cookbook would be kind of nice, but you know, we're not demanding everything be perfect yet. Another reputation point, that's exceptionally good. The beanery is, all it's good for is slightly more efficient porridge, which I'm not interested in. Tool shop is just kind of meh. Market? Maybe. Like, with a harpy on the hearth, we really don't need the extra carrying. It does make things, like, wildly more efficient, granted. Is that worth it? We can't make wine. Is this a reroll? It could be a reroll. I would love a way to make coats and or pigment. Do I forsake market? Probably. Would make the foxes. We have no way of making wine. I think it's worth a reroll. Hi, Stamping Mill. You're a little late. Something to be said for the manufactory. Honestly, there's still something to be said for the Stamping Mill. Like, we have infinite clay. We could no longer need leather, which is pretty strong. Be a place to make pottery, which makes pickle goods. I think it might be late, too late though. I think it might be manufactory. The Tea Doctor gives, we can use training gear in the Tea Doctor, it lets us make pigment, which can make scrolls. Packs of provisions are made a lot cheaper there too. There's just a lot of good things to say about it. Ugh, I hate that Stamping Mill became superfluous, but I think it's manufactory time. We can just go ahead and drop that, like, right here. Right across from the warehouse. That sounds real good to me. We no longer make packs of provisions in here. Just make packs of crops. Yeah. Send it. Suppose we just send it. Looks good. Yeah, looks good. Really should be making them focus on mushrooms. We don't need herbs for much of anything right now. Alright. High level of corruption is a little scary, but we'll deal with it. And I guess we'll deal with it right now with harpies. Let's go do that. I could sack some oil. We are sitting at 60, and I don't have any plans to like open more glades at this point either. We're kind of just good right now. What's your problem? You're not full on fuel. I told you you couldn't make purging fire anymore because I was out of wood and I never turned that back on. Right. That thing. Yes. Good. Good to remember that. How are we doing on the T-Doctor? +4 global resolve. God, that's such a good building. I am so glad I picked that up. That was a smart play, in my opinion. In my very correct opinion. Let's put a bench next to the hearth, that'd be cute. Maybe some flowers. Everyone loves flowers. You're making crop packs. Can we actually send those off? No, we can't. That's a shame. Another reputation point. Lovely. Temple? Kiln would certainly be nice. Does make our fuel way more efficient. Like, way more efficient. But Temple's also, like, really good. Opens up education and religion, both of which are relevant to us right now. And Sacrament of the Flame, with its recent buff, is kind of great. It's also a second service building to upgrade this hearth over here. Yeah, a lot of good things to say about it. So, mayhap that's what we do. I like it. Love it if those houses got built at some point, but this is me reaping what I'm sowing when it comes to having one builder build everything. It's like, what exactly are you expecting here, Chris? It's like, yeah, of course they haven't built it yet. There's no one to build it. And yeah, you're right, but you don't have to point it out. Anyway. Move these people over here. Boop. Oh, that didn't upgrade the hearth. Well, that's fine, we'll drag this guy over here. Is this where the... This is the Fox House. That's the Fox District. We put the Harpy House here to upgrade it to make more global resolve. Woo! We love global resolve! Woo! Well, we ran out of mushrooms. That's a shock. Well, I know what I want you to do then. Go make mushrooms. Just make infinity mushrooms, if you don't mind, which you shouldn't. We're rolling in Resolve XP. Feels good, man. Can also sell a bunch of these, except that we can't because we need provision packs, and I don't have the manufactory up yet. So I guess we just call that fine. It's a lot easier to use reeds on this, but yeah, we'll do that. We'll make pigments out of berries because we have a billion of them. Likewise, we'll make provision packs out of berries because we have a billion of those. Cap it at, like, I don't know, 24, that's fine. Here's our last blueprints. Do we need any of this? I kind of want a place I can make incense in right now. Because we have a temple. And no way of making incense yet. Stamping mill would still be okay, considering that our water skins aren't online yet. But boy, you'd think I'd have a follow-up when I say that, huh? Turns out I didn't. It's weird. Oh well. Gosh, those are some very decadent foxes. Look at that. Look at that. They need 47 resolve to give me reputation. I've never seen someone so decadent. Unbelievable. Good thing we have harpies to mitigate that a little bit. Housing's finally built. Another point of reputation. Feels good. I'm just gonna bathe in that reputation right now. It's wonderful. And we're just like fine with the storm. Like everybody's just chill because we're so darn happy. Blight's a little scary. We could die from that. Sure could. Let's put another person on the Blight post, and that should probably take care of it before anybody is killed. So that's good. Boy, sure wish you sounded more sure of that. Yeah, well, we all wish for things, don't we? More people have arrived. Can't really bring them in without going over the hostility limit, so I'd rather not. But that doesn't mean we can't, like, prepare for them. Who would I want to bring in? I don't think I have, like, 7 work slots I need filled. 5 is very reasonable. We could just build another harpy house and a couple more lizard homes. It's fine. Drop them over here, maybe? Slap them here, too. It's all good. Doesn't look too bad to me. Sure. We just chilling through the storm, I guess. Corruption's at 105%. I don't know if you can see that. Let me dip away here. There you see, right there, 105%. That should drop soon as we get to these blights dispersed. And we're good. Pop! There we go. The hearth will no longer corrupt, no one will die. I'm going to feel free to fast forward through the storm now. Easy storm. I love easy storms. Oh, it'll be nice once the Hilda shows up. I can sell a bunch of crop packs, get new people. It'll be lovely. Alright, bringing you guys in. We already have the houses we need queued up for them, so that's good. Any good cornerstones? I mean, I am trying to sell a bunch of crop packs, so having export specialization ties into that. Like, we don't need meat. Yeah, seems okay. Hello, Sahilda. Lovely to see you. Food production seems relevant. Let me just sell you my crop packs first. We're not making ale and we never will, so dual brewing tools does nothing. Yeah, complex food speed is very strong. +1 to global resolve is just +1 to global resolve, and that's always strong. I could very easily sell you a ton of berries, because we have an excessive amount from our plantations, so why don't we just do that? Pick up the bonus to flour, make the supplier just a little bit more efficient with it. That seems good to me. Seems real good. Alright. Cool. Alright, where can we put these people? I mean, right now, them being on building is actually ideal. So maybe I don't mess with it. I guess. We do have infinity reeds. I certainly don't mind selling them. Yeah. Don't mind that. Get someone else on the clay pit. Seems good. Well, just kind of sit here, let the resolve flow in. Ranch is done. Excellent. Let's get meat and leather going. I mean, we're basically forever good on jerky, but still nice to have the option. You, my friend, are going to do something here. If we ever have less than 6 pipes, make pipes, but yeah, otherwise we are going to make some tools in here. And we're going to use that to get the last 2 reputation points we need, I think. Or at least get close to it. I think the rest of it's just going to come from resolve, which should happen pretty easily. You're not selling coats, are you, Zahilda? No, alright. That's fine. Didn't need it anyway, I guess. We need to... We are running a drizzle deficit, so we need to lower the amount of water we're using. You're capped on this? What? Well, then I guess we can turn back up the juice, because you're going to be using a lot less now that you're idle. Alright. Like, maybe actually up the cap there, that's fine. Yep, someone in the manufactory is good. The foxes are now so incredibly decadent they will not give me any more reputation. Which is a bit of a shame. But we're still getting some from the lizards. At some point, I'll have to, like, favor some people so that I get reputation from them again. But for now, we can just kind of sit back and let the goods roll in, and I'm pretty happy to do that. You cut wood here. I guess the other one's getting pretty close too, isn't it? Yeah. Here. Be here. Be here, cut wood. Cool. Godspeed. Or whatever. Queen speed? I don't know. She's not a deity. She's just a incredibly powerful sorceress with godlike powers that is the only thing that allows us to live in this tortured, horrible world. But she's not a deity. You're good. Mind putting someone else on it, but right now it's not needed. Pretty soon we'll get leather, we'll have more pickled goods rolling. Pies are, well, I mean, we're keeping up with pies, especially now that we ran out of copper ore. Yeah, I think we're just good. I think we're just waiting on the harpies to bring us home with reputation. I also should upgrade this hearth. Which means I need more pretty things. Which I do enjoy doing. park next to the temple. Why not? Why not indeed? Our poor lone builder having to build an entire temple by herself. Alright, we're not getting a reputation from anybody, so who has the most people that can give me rep? It's the Harpies. So we have them win us the game. Fun game. This was a lot easier than a zero orders run normally would be. So I'm pretty happy for that. Alright, that's done. My god, you finally ran out of reeds there. That's crazy. I thought we had infinity reeds. How are we doing here? Yeah, we're gonna win in before the minute passes. Yes, we are! Heck yeah. Kind Soul and Unity, the two things I care most about in the score sheet. And we got some deeds done too. Win a game next to the Fishman Ritual Site modifier, and mayhap unsurprisingly, win a game without completing any orders. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense on that map. Good times. Alright, that was way easier than I thought it'd be. And we have like one or two more settlements before we have to tackle the seal, which is kind of funny. And it's just like get food the game at this point. So that'll be fun. Ooh, Coral Forest. That'd be a neat one. I might do those off stream just because you know, without a modifier the game is kind of like dull in a way. But yeah, supply package, I guess. We're gonna have so much supply for the Platinum Seal, it's gonna be hilarious. I will just be able to take every single embarkation bonus. It'll be ridiculous and I'll love it. Alright, Independent Viceroy all done. Fishman Ritual Site, and we get a Fishman Skull. Guess we can go home and check that out. Can we buy any good upgrades? Sorta. We can have the option of starting with bonus parts. Not crazy, that's for sure. Yeah? That, or have the traders arrive very slightly faster, start with provisions. I would love to get to the +1 cornerstone or blueprint for sale relatively quickly. That might just end up being my priority. So let's upgrade Dim Square. Parts might have been more helpful immediately, but I don't think it's gonna be make or break. So yeah, the discount will be excellent. Then the +1 cornerstone will be excellent. We'll just need a ton of food for that. And as always, let's go home. Look who it is. Lori smiles. And there's our Fishman Skull. Tasteful and not creepy. Love seeing that. What a lovely house we have here. And it was a lovely stream. But that is the end of it. And I'm going to go ahead and send you off to the Whimsy one. For he, currently, is playing Against the Storm on Prestige 20, which is fair whack harder than the games I'm doing right now. I think he's still going for Queen's Hand? I'm not sure. I could, like, check. Oh yeah, oh dip. He's like 1 away from hitting the Sealed Forest. Dang. Home stretch. Oh man. That is tough. So I'm gonna send you over to him. Wish him luck at winning the Queen's Hand achievement. It is no small feat in this game. I'll be trying it eventually, but right now I'm just enjoying the game. It's just fun. I want to have a nice relaxing time, and I am. And it's been lovely. And thank you. You're lovely for watching. I will probably stream on Saturday. I don't know how Friday's looking. We'll see. I wouldn't hold my breath, but, you know. There's a Discord down there in the Twitch description where you can get stream alerts on Discord. And you don't have to have Twitch open on your phone or whatever. It's fine. So, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take off. Thank you for watching. Peace.